Good morning, RB students and staff. I'm Grace Stanley. Joining me is Alyssa Morris. We got a lot of exciting updates for you today on RBTV Today, so let's jump right into it.
That's right. First up, let's talk about an event you won't want to miss, the Cupid's Countdown Winter Dance.
Mark your calendars, the Cupid's Countdown Winter Dance is coming up soon. Here's everything you need to know before you show up. Entry is $5 per student at the door, no pre-ticket sales, and no student activity passes will be accepted. Student IDs are required. You must show and scan your ID at the entrance. No outside guests for this dance are allowed, students only. The dance will be held in the field house. Please use door A, the main entrance, upon arrival. Coat and bag check will be available in the main gym. Food and drinks will be sold at the concession stand. No heels or pointy shoes that could damage the floor. Doors close at 6:30 p.m., so don't be late. The dance runs from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., no re-entry. Once you leave, you won't be allowed back in.
Next up, Do Right Donuts is making its way to RBHS on Wednesday, February 12th. A portion of the sales will go towards supporting the freshman class. Make sure to pre-order your donuts and treat yourself while helping out your class.
Now, let's take a moment to congratulate senior Emma Lopez on receiving the 2025 Aspirations in Computing National Award from the National Center for Women and Information Technology. Emma is one of only 40 students nationwide, including students from Guam, Puerto Rico, and military bases to receive this honor. This award recognizes juniors and seniors who have exceptional skills and dedication in technology. As part of her application, Emma wrote 3 essays about her passion for computer science and the real-world problems she hopes to solve through technology. While this is her first national-level award, she has received recognition at the Northern Illinois level for the past 3 years.
Speaking of making a difference, Girls Up is hosting a sneaker drive in February to support Girls in the Game. Girls in the Game is a fantastic organization that empowers young girls through sports, health, and leadership programs across Chicago. You can help by donating new or gently used sneakers. Please drop them off in the collection boxes located in room 117 in the atrium. Please remember, we cannot accept boots, sandals, or heels. Thank you for your generosity for making a difference.
Now, let's turn our attention to Hauser Junior High, where a long-awaited improvement has finally come to life.
Recently, Hauser Junior High School has renovated their backlot and added a ton of new features, including a new playground, a field which will be open to students in 2025, and a brand new parking lot. These new renovations have hopes to make the grounds safer and more fun for the students.
My name is Chris Harvalis. I'm the assistant principal here at Hauser Junior High. I think it looks wonderful, right? You can tell from all the landscaping. Before this, we had kids playing in a parking lot. The biggest goal of this project was to separate parking from play, because it was really an accident waiting to happen. And the fact that it turned out and it looks this great and it's so much more functional than I ever imagined. I think we absolutely got our money's worth with this project. It's really about time when you look, especially and look around Riverside in general. It's such a beautiful city architecturally. PE classes are the ones that predominantly use the outside area. PE class will be using the field as well. There used to be an old backstop, some old fencing. Kids were turning their ankles all the time. This first year has been a great change for us. Kids are using this playground and it's great. That's the biggest space that we gain from it as well. I think it's great, just a great space.
I would have had to have been in 8th grade when it happened. It was definitely aging a little bit. It was just a patch of grass basically with 2 little baseball areas and then a parking lot for Hauser and then Central. And that was it. There were some bike racks. There was really nothing. So it was about time to change it all. I think this whole parking lot renovation, I think it's a great idea. I think it'll look, I think it's going to be great for all the new students.
Thanks, RJ. This will definitely make a difference for the Hauser community.
Now let's switch gears and highlight an amazing student organization here at RBHS.
The Organization of Latin American Students, or OLAS, plays a vital role in our school and community. They work to promote cultural awareness, leadership, and advocacy for Latin American students while creating a supportive space for all students interested in learning more about Latin American heritage.
Our very own RBTV's Amelia Toro has put together a short news package exploring who OLAS is, what they do, and why they are so important to our community. Let's take a look.
Hi, everyone, my name is Emma Lopez and I am part of the Organization of Latin American Students, also known as OLAS. The club was founded originally by Counselor Sandra Galbao, but year after year, the club was passed between teacher to teacher until it finally landed in the hands of social science teacher Mrs. Revino. While she is still a sponsor of the club is now being advised by math teacher Mr. Hippolito. In the past, we have hosted different projects and events throughout the year, most notably Hispanic Heritage Month, which starts on September 15th and concludes on October 15th. Throughout the week, we have hosted Loteria Night, as well as soccer games with French Club. In the past, we've had initiatives such as the Chicago Lancia Migrante, which is a donation initiative that we have hosted to support migrant asylum seekers within the Chicagoland area.
Hi, my name is Andrea Hernandez. I'm a part of OLAS. So at the moment, OLAS is primarily student-led, which means the exec board usually handles organizing events. Our goal is to provide opportunities for community service and leadership development while celebrating and promoting the diversity and richness of the Latino culture. And our goal is mainly to provide a safe and welcoming place in which one can celebrate their culture and also learn about a culture. OLAS typically meets on Wednesday mornings at 7:30. Anyone's welcome to join. You can pass by. It's not mandatory to come to every meeting. Like I said, we want to build that community. And just stay in tune for what OLAS has next to come in the near future. I'm speaking on behalf of OLAS, and thank you for listening. Stay tuned.
Thanks, Amelia, for that great look into OLAS and the impact they have at RBHS.
Now let's see what's in store for the weather this week. Mateo, take it away.
Thanks, girls. It is freezing cold outside, Bulldogs. Sub 20-degree weather all day, with hitting the single digits during the night. So during the day, packing your winter jackets, some mittens or gloves, maybe some hand warmers too. And then for the night, stay nice and cozy underneath those covers. Back to you, girls.
Thanks, Mateo. Always good to know what to expect outside.
And now let's toss it over to sports for the latest updates on our RBHS teams.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at this week's sports highlights. Boys varsity basketball went 1-1 on the week, defeating Morton 71-66, but dropping a conference game at Glenbard East 67-59. The Bulldogs are now tied for first place in the conference. Our senior night is this Wednesday against West Chicago. The freshman A team clinched conference this week with a win over Glenbard East. They are now 10-0 in conference and 19-4 overall. Moving on to girls gymnastics, on senior night, both varsity and JV won against Geneseo and Glenbard East at the UEC meet. Both teams placed second in team finals. Special shout-outs to Paige Phelan and Koa Rosenfeld for all their conference performances. Our cheer team finished their season as IHSA competitive cheer sectionals, earning an impressive 83.3 and securing 11th place. Girls wrestling, Denelli Villagomez placed third place at IHSA regionals and qualified for sectionals next weekend at Schaumburg. Congrats, Denelli. Girls bowling, the Lady Bulldogs finished their regular season with 3 wins and 1 loss. They now look ahead to the IHSA regional on February 8th. Boys wrestling, the varsity boys wrapped up their regular season with wins over South Elgin and Evanston. RBHS hosts IHSA regionals on February 8th at 9 a.m. with finals at noon.
Thanks for the sports update.
That wraps up today's episode of RBTV Today. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, X, and subscribe to our YouTube at MyRBTV for more updates and behind-the-scenes content. Have a great day, RB.